Just testing the sound. And trying to see if y'all can like hear the background noise. I don't know, I'm turning it down a little. Is that better? Alright, how's that? I'm like snapping off screen so I can see if it can hear, if it can pick it up. I don't think any of the background noise is being picked up. And if it is, let me know. But I think we're good. I just like, I can't tell if y'all can hear me. Because I'm trying to eliminate the background noise. Hmm. Alright, hopefully that's better. Hello. Again, I don't remember your username, person with the star in their display name, but you're usually here on my streams, so. Let me know if you can still hear me, because I'm trying to adjust my mic so you can't pick up any, or so it doesn't pick up any background noise, but also so it can still hear my voice. I'm trying to. I think it's working, but I don't know. Trying to get rid of some of the junk in my inventory. I really need to learn their name, person with the star in their username / anime profile picture, because you're here a lot, and I like the support. I appreciate it. It's taking 10 million years to mine or to chop down. There we go. Trying to move my chair. With the star in there, because I feel bad, like I wanna actually call you, like, by your name. Oh my god, I'm floating. Alright, we're gonna go mining. Do I have... okay, I have wood. I'm gonna... Star. I love that. It reminds me of Star versus the Forces of Evil. I used to love that show. Great show. I'll look for more diamonds. Whoa. What's the mission this time? We're gonna try and collect diamond. More diamond. Just so I can make diamond armor before I start heading back and building my house. Cause, yeah, I don't know. I feel like most of my streams don't have like a mission. They're kind of just like, hey, we're gonna chill out, do whatever we want. Cause I don't think I went down this way before, did I? No, cause I found redstone. I don't even really need redstone, but it's always good to have. I found lapis. Was that my last? Oh, shoot. Okay. I do have more coal. Ah, shoot. Yeah, today's just a chill day. Because I'm sleeping in tomorrow since it's my birthday. And I don't really feel like getting up early. Thank you. What time is it? So I'm on the East Coast, so I've only got like 2.5 hours till my birthday. If anyone else is on the East Coast here in the US, that's where I am. I'm sorry to this person speaking Russian. I don't know what it says. I apologize. This is not my camping setup. A magnet? Wow. Always use more coal. Use some iron. Wait, let me... There we go. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh, my nose is dry. This happens every damn time. Oh shoot, I keep removing the shaders by accident. Huh. I cannot hear the desktop audio. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I can't hear. Never mind. I figured it out. I just don't know. I don't want it to be too loud. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, look at all the earrings. I'm gonna get rid of that. The baby. Okay, wait, let me see. not the emu looking at me. I'm trying to look up. I keep trying to look up the Bunsey mod because okay, I need a bottle and a syrup extractor. Luckily for the bottle, all I need is sand. I have wood, so I can make a syrup extractor. Alright, let me go find some more wood. Try to get rid of some of the stuff I don't need. Got 2 syrup extractors. And we're gonna place them. I gotta make a bottle now. Oh my gosh. Look at cobblestone. Look at that otter. Bring that shot. Alright, what I'm gonna do is use the redstone. Using my axe. For the this is all permafrost, unfortunately, so here's the stone, there we go. Wow, reaching the cave was not that hard. It's small because I don't have dual, well, because I didn't turn on the dual output, but if you turn your phone to the side, because I mainly stream on Twitch, not TikTok. Like, TikTok's kind of just like whoever joins. So, but it should itself if it's... Because every time I try and do the dual output on my Streamlabs, it squishes the screen and it looks stupid. And I honestly don't have... I'm trying to figure out how to fix that without it ruining my Twitch output. It's like I get one or the other. I can't have both. Unfortunately. Yeah, if you stream, it's like one of those things that's very... It's weird. I don't know how to describe it other than if you make one adjustment on one of the screens, it ends up messing up something on the other screen, and it's just a pain. So I don't like that. Look at this iron golem. I can't. But yeah. But because a lot of people I know watch their TikTok streams sideways, I just say, fuck it. Like, it's whatever. I mean, who doesn't watch videos in landscape mode? I don't even use OBS because I felt like well, at least for now, I don't use it because I just feel like it's kind of complicated, and I'm terrible at using complicated, like, software, which is ironic because I'm a computer science major and I literally have to use so many complicated things, but whatever. Oh, I did not get nearly enough. I always forget how to craft mostly. Oh, I gotta need more. Wait, could andesite work? No. Alright. back and get more cobblestone. Yeah, I have used OBS before, but it's been a while since I've used it, so yeah, it can be confusing. I remember when I first wanted to stream, this was a long time ago, but it was when I didn't have a PC. I finally have my own PC that I built all by myself. It's my first PC ever, and most people for their first PC get pre-built. I built mine because I was like, I'm not spending a lot of money for the most basic and like low performing parts. So I was like, I might as well pay extra for the parts and not have to pay. I will say that building it did take longer than I'd like to admit. But that's because some of the parts, while I did run them through a parts compatibility website, some of them still weren't compatible because they didn't account for certain aspects. Like my PSU did not account for the fact that I needed one extra PCLE port. And I also got different fans, but that was more of a me mistake because I was just like, I heard Lian Li fans were good, but then my AIO is Corsair, and I was like, might as well just get the Corsair fans that can daisy chain, and it'll just make it so much easier. I think, I'm not 100% sure when the prices went crazy, honestly. We actually used a decent, so my college is being paid for right now. So I have money left over in my college savings that could be put towards, textbooks and like school related stuff. And so I claimed that my PC is for school. And so we kind of just used the money and I still have money left over in my college savings to like pay for like my study, a little bit of my study abroad and stuff. But we used college savings to pay for my PC. And to justify it in case it gets audited, we said it's because she's a computer science major. So, yeah. I mean, technically it's true though. I have been doing a decent amount of my projects on here, so it's not a 100% a lie, but it's also not 100% the truth. But it's okay because I am actually using it for a lot of my schoolwork. We'll go to this one. Okay. Yeah, I know. Let me see if I can. Is that better? I don't know. I keep changing my sound settings because it picks up sound from like it picks up background noise. Like even the slightest background noise will get picked up by the mic. Okay, wait, yeah, definitely that means like it's better, or definitely that sound tends to get picked up, because I know all the background noise gets picked up by my mic, and I'm still trying to figure out how to fix that. But if you can hear me. Okay. Wait, you know what I might be able to do? It was one I got on Amazon. Desktop audio. Can you hear me better? If you can hear me better, let me know. Alright, I'm gonna keep yapping, and if you can't hear me, just tell me. I just hate playing around with my sound settings. Because, like, especially, well, my dog is asleep in the back. You might be able to see him. But when he's walking around and he's walking on my bed, you can hear this every single, like, every crunch and shift of my duvet and my sheets and everything. And it's very annoying. Because for quite a little dog, he can make a lot of noise. Okay. I know, I even changed the settings in the game. I was like, have all the ambient sounds be a lot quieter, the master sound be quieter. I just changed so much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna sleep right here. Okay, well, as long as it's better, that's good. Why does this golem keep looking at me like that? It looks at me like that, like, every time I walk past it. I also learned... Yeah, rain is loud in Minecraft. Look at the rainbow! Their eyes, the black parts of their eyes, the top black part is like their eyebrows or whatever, and then the red is like, it's not their pupils, it's actually the sclera, and the black dots next to the red are their pupils. I just learned that because in a recent Minecraft like promotional video, they animated it like that. I'm so dumb. I could have gotten cobblestone right there. That's embarrassing. I don't, my explanation was not very good on how the eyes work on the golem, but um I came across a video explaining it and I thought it was really interesting. No, did I throw away my sand? Oh no, it's right here. I almost threw it away. It was okay. Yeah, it's funny because I never really thought about it either. Because I think everyone just assumed that the red parts of the eyes were the pupils. Okay, is my voice louder than the game now though? Because I like being able to hear the game. I like hearing the sounds, but if it's too loud. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Because if something's messed up, I will spend a good 10 minutes. 10 minutes to an hour fixing it, because I did that one time and I kept turning my stream on and off, which was really funny to me. That was a couple weeks ago. Ignore me looking up recipes for things because I don't remember how to make things sometimes. Okay, there we go. This looks like Kuchikopi from Bob's Burgers, which is one of my absolute favorite shows. Yeah, I never remember how to make certain things. I'm just... Oh, and it makes 3 of them? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Because I think if I do this... Okay, I get the syrup, and then I think I can tame one of the little buns. I think that's how you do it. I gotta find one. There was one near the... I wonder if it's still in the village. It's from the mod Bunsy. Let me see if I can find one. It's like a little rabbit with wings. It's really cute. They call them buns, you'll see. Let me find it. No, that's a fairy. Oh, what's this? A cocoon. Wait, can it hatch into a bun? Not the little fairies following me. Let me see if I can go find one. course, when I want one the most, I can't even find it. These are all little fairies. I'm trying to find an actual bun. I keep finding kangaroos. Bro, where is it? I saw one before. I swear. There's a lizard. I need to... I'm keeping the raw flesh only because I can also tame one of the little mushroom girls. I have a bunch of mods. I didn't say I care more about Twitch. I just meant like I stream more so on Twitch. Like sometimes there's days where I'll stream. No, I appreciate it. I know I'm trying to like work on it. It's been very busy. Cuz I just started my new semester of school. But I'm going to get overlays to put on my like stream stuff. It's just like I said, I don't focus that much more on it. I just meant that I like if I'm streaming, there's some days where I'll stream there and not include TikTok in my stream. But I appreciate that. Oh, here's the bun. See, it's called a silk bun. Cause like there's really cute overlays on Etsy, but I kind of want to design my own on Procreate because wait, okay. I got the syrup. Now what do I have to do? Cuz I like having my own custom stuff, so I kind of want to make my own. Cuz I think that'd be even more personal. Wait, maybe it'll show me on here. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, no, I will definitely be getting to making an overlay. I just haven't really had the time. Because I'm retaking a class because I did not get the grade I needed to last semester. And so I have to retake it, unfortunately. Yeah, keeping up with streaming. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like really busy right now, but I will get to making an overlay and customizing my TikTok or my Twitch page. Don't worry. It'll happen. It's been haunting me in the back of my mind. Let's see if I can find. Okay. Oops. Syrup extractors. No, my headphones are doing the annoying thing. Okay, wait, let me see if I can find it. Okay. Do I need a sugar bowl? I know sugar is like needed for something. I need to get better at drawing in friends. Yeah, I used to draw a lot. I mean, one of the main reasons I got an iPad was so I could use Procreate. I have drawn some things, but also it just like I have OCD, and so I will put off doing a task for as long as possible because I'm like, if I can't do it to the best of my ability, then I don't want to do it. That's not the main factor that my OCD tends to affect, but that's one of them. But my OCD affects everything else about me, like constantly overthinking every single thing in my life. So that's fun. Um, OCD, so fun. Gotta love Luvox. It's helped my OCD a lot. Also, exercising really helps. I mean, exercising is good for your mental health in general. But I notice I don't tend to repeat myself if I exercise. Like I tend to be in a better headspace. I wish I was like that. I need to like get out of my head, but OCD is debilitating. And a lot of the times for me it's mainly just like I don't know. We think my OCD stemmed from me being adopted at such an early age and like the subconscious trauma. Not that I'm saying I have trauma, but like there's studies that show that people who are adopted tend to develop some sort of like mental health, like some mental health stuff in later in life and all that stuff. So, which it checks out because all the people I know who, all my friends and family friends who have been adopted, there's something there. Luckily for me though, like it can be easily maintained by exercising, staying on schedule, and all that. Like it's not like a super hard thing. So, like I try not to make it as big of a like I try not to make it a big deal because it's really not a big deal. Shoot, that's not sugarcane. No, that's sugarcane. Like, cause it's really not a big deal. Like sometimes mental health can be annoying, but yeah, I know. Like, so technically, yes, there was early childhood trauma of, I guess, being separated from my birth mother and then being put in an orphanage. But it's not something like I remember, so it's not something that, like, affects me up front. But it affects me based on, like, my OCD and, like, constantly overthinking things and, like, oh, did I say the wrong thing? Or, like, did they perceive that the wrong way? So, I actually, like, honestly, streaming has kind of helped me with that. Streaming has helped me kind of, because I used to be really like anxious about like showing my face on camera because what people would think, but I kind of stopped giving a crap. Especially after watching Jenna Marbles. I miss Jenna Marbles, but she would always, I remember she would literally come on camera, and she's even said it before, looking like a 12-year-old boy in like a flannel and sweatpants. I miss her so much. She's so funny, but like her old videos with Julian, they're hilarious, and I kind of took her. I kind of like looked like or not looked, but like I watched her videos and kind of saw how nonchalant she was, and I was like, I need to be that nonchalant. I'm a little too chalant. So, like, it's just so funny. Like, she's so chill, and I miss her. Yeah, I honestly don't care anymore. I feel like the less you care, the less other people really care. So, like, I watch Cub Scouts, and he's so funny. There's so many videos where he'll make a comment about his looks, but he'll make a joke about it, and he won't even bat an eye about it afterwards. Oh shoot, I gotta turn these into planks first. And it's just funny because it's like nobody cares unless you care and you bring it up. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what items I want to clear. Yeah, no, I watched Jenna Marbles within the last year of her being on YouTube before she left YouTube. I wasn't really like, I didn't watch her as much as a kid, but her more like her videos in the year leading up to her leaving were really funny because they were just really chill, especially the videos where she does Julian's makeup. So funny. I still watch Julian on like Twitch and stuff and like just in videos because Julian is awesome. And I'm happy that they ended up getting married because they're so adorable together. They're just goofballs and I love it. Wait. Yeah, I started like November. Great, now I gotta go get honey. Alright, let me see if I can go find it. Yeah, I started streaming around like November. My the first games I've ever streamed, I was streaming Fortnite at the time because they recently dropped the Formula 1 skins and I was like I have to get them. I didn't have to get them, but I wanted to cuz so yeah, I got the Formula 1 skins and I started playing and then I eventually switched to Minecraft. Okay. I still have a bottle. Okay. Yeah. They just came back out with the Adventure Time skins. I want to get them. Gotta find a beehive. And more sugar. Okay, so I guess the goal of this stream is to try and tame one of the little buns. Look at the kitty cat. I wonder if I have any in my chest over here. I don't think I do, but maybe. Yeah, one of my friends at work spent so much money on the South Park skin. She's obsessed with South Park. The South Park to her is what Bob's Burgers is to me. Like, I'm obsessed with Bob's Burgers. I have two of the little mystery figurines up on my shelf, and I want to get more. But yeah, I love that show. Yes, sugarcane. Wait, I forgot I have more diamond. Yes. Okay. I only have one thing of sugarcane. I have those for when I actually build my house. Still working on that. But I want to get a little bun. Wait, you thought Bob's Burgers was a food chain? I'm dead. That's really funny. I love that. You know, if it was a food chain, I would eat there. It's like one of my favorite shows. It's like I was saying this before. It's one of those adult animations that's not so vulgar. Like each episode, some episodes are more like some episodes tackle deep subjects while still being funny, and like all any of the offensive humor is not like outright offensive like South Park. Listen, I like South Park. I think it's a funny show, but there's times where just like I'm just like what the fuck. But Bob's Burgers, I like to say it's tastefully offensive because it's really not offensive. They'll just say things that are like, especially Gene, he'll say something and then Bob will be like, Gene, to like correct him. I don't know. It's just funny the way the show is, and I think it's very tasteful in how it puts its inappropriate humor within the show. It's very good. Unlike South Park and like Family Guy and all those shows. But don't get me wrong, I think those shows are great. I think they're funny shows too. But Bob's Burgers, it makes you feel something. I just came across a TikTok of, oh crap, I forgot there's a village over here too. A TikTok, and the background music was from that Christmas episode where Louise reads her poem, and I almost started crying because that episode is like, oh, it's so gut wrenchingly like emotional. It's such a good episode. Cause like as goofy as Louise is, like that was a serious episode and it was so good. Oh my gosh. I'm just a very emotional person, so when I watched that episode I got very teary eyed. No, but I'm obsessed. It's like one of my favorite shows ever. Nest is empty. You spawn items to track to be there's no bees. Okay. Okay, I should be near or somewhat near a like beehives in the biome that I'm in, but also I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll see. I cried and cried and cried watching Squid Game. I remember when it came out, the week it came out, I took off the Friday that it came out so I could binge watch it, which I did. I binge watched it, but I hid in my bedroom and cried into my blankets, and my parents wouldn't hear me, cause um it was that sad. And then I started watching Alice in Borderland, and don't even get me started on that because that's been my favorite show since watching it. Like I know Bob's Burgers is my favorite. Bob's Burgers is my favorite animated show. Alice in Borderland is my favorite uh show, I guess, in general. And I talk about the show way too much. I was just talking with my friend about it because she really likes the show as well. And I was talking about how Arasu and Usagi are like the blueprint of a relationship. Like at this point, I don't even want a relationship unless it's with Arasu. I love Kento Yamazaki. Oh my god. Compared to Squid Game season 3, Alice in Borderland season 3 is much better. Just watch it. Please just watch it. Oh my god. I need to be quiet because if I say anything about season 3, it's going to spoil it, but it's so good. Yes, yes, yes. Go watch it. Go watch it. It's so good. Oh my god. But yes, if I ever meet a man and he's not out of suit, then I don't even want it. I need to find a beehive. Why are they so hard to find? It's so funny because I found beehives constantly, and then of course when I'm trying to actually find one, I can't find one. Hmm. Yeah, both seasons were really good. I will say I'm when people ask what season is my favorite, I like season 2. I like the subtle like not the subtle the episodes at the end of season 1 and the first episodes of season 2. Like I kind of like that weird little like transition of um seasons. They're both really good. But season 3 is good too. Do not worry. Like Squid Game season 3, it was just like it felt rushed. It felt like there wasn't really a story and they were just trying to get it done. Like don't get me wrong, it was sad, but eh, it was. I mean, it was whatever. Like it wasn't anything that amazing, especially like compared to season 1. In the first episode of season 2 in Alice in Borderland, um the first episode of season 2. Oh shoot. It was when they were at the beach, I'm pretty sure. Or the beach had just burned down. Yeah, I think it was when the beach had just burnt down after the witch hunt. I think that's what it was. Um yeah, I think it was the witch hunt game. Or like after the witch hunt game. And then they burned down the beach. Actually, I can look it up. Because I have it right here. I have my phone right here. I'm trying to see if anyone's watching from my Twitch. I don't think so. No. But I did get a new follower. Tag was one of the first games. I tend to get Tag and hide and seek confused. Tag is the one where they were in like the apartment complex and the person with the horse mask came. That was like one of the first games. Hide and seek was the one in the botanical gardens. Let me pull up my phone because I just had it. Even my Netflix icon is Usagi. Let me find it. Okay. Season 1. Oh, okay. So the first episode of season 2 is when they're all being chased. This is when they first meet the King of Spades. they like are trying to wait to see what the next game is, and then they hear gunshots, and then they start running from the King of Spades, and then eventually they get to the port with all the shipping containers, and that's when they play Osmosis. Kind of like tag. The game where they switched teams, where they were like pressing the buttons on each other's back. I don't know what it was called. It wasn't called tag, because tag was the one with the horse mask. But I know which game you're talking about, where like if you tag someone, they join your team. That was the cool. Was that Queen of Spades or something? I forget. Oh, I gotta respond to my friend really quick. I am seeing Iron Lung on Thursday. It's kind of my birthday, one of my birthday presents, because I'm a huge Markiplier fan. I love Markiplier. I grew up watching his videos. I'm just very excited. Okay, so I just need to get honey. That's like the main thing I need to get. I have a waystone in a plains village, and I think I can get some honey from the plains village. Oh my god. I know I'm yawning, and yes, I'm tired, but I'm not tired enough to stop streaming. Because literally, even it could be 11 a.m., and I will be yawning, so I yawn at all times during the day. Yeah, Mark is just a wholesome person. I love Mark, and his videos. I really started to get into him watching Yandere Simulator, which is funny because that's also how I got into Cub Scouts. But then eventually I like actually got more into him, and then Unas Honest happened, and that like, and Markiplier Makes, even though Markiplier Makes came before Unas Honest, still like I loved all those videos because him and Ethan. It's 2 a.m. for you. Oh my gosh, where are you? Are you in Europe? Because I have a friend in Europe. A couple friends. Greenland. Oh, oh my god, I am so sorry about what my country is trying to do to your country. Listen, I low-key don't want to be here. Save me. No, I'm kidding. But I am so sorry on behalf of our actions. As someone who's an Asian adoptee, like I was born in China and brought over here, I'm scared as all hell right now. Like I have all my papers and stuff, but still, I'm terrified. I know, but still, there's still people who like, you know, who agree, let's just say. And I'm just like how? But you know, I'm keeping my nose out of that business. It's like I believe in karma. Like I feel like if someone supports him and whatever, cool. I mean, not cool, but like it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. That's what I mean. In the sense that it's like if you want to, you can support him, but it's gonna bite you in the butt. but not me because I'm sensible. So, and I'm compassionate and empathetic. And I'm actually like well educated and cultured. So don't worry. It was so wholesome. I was on one of the main roads in my town one day, and I was so confused. I was like, why is someone holding a sign? Because I only saw one person, but then I drove past a whole bunch of protesters, and it was just so wholesome. It made me so happy to see, especially being in the South. But yeah, so don't worry. There's a lot of us who are really, really against it. Okay, so there's the Waystone. Yeah, it mostly is, but they have been coming after anyone who has an accent or has darker than what they perceive as white skin tone. Um, which is also ironic because the people that have been killed by ICE, a lot of them, not a lot, but two of the three that have been notoriously like shown all over the news, two of them were white. So it's like at this point, no one's safe because they're also detaining people who are legal citizens. So yeah, no bueno. I have to finish watching it. Welcome to Derry after this stream. Okay, this stream. If I don't find honey within the next, once I get to an hour and 30 minutes of this stream, I'm probably gonna end the stream, just because I do actually want to sleep a little bit. But yeah, I do want to try and finish watching it. Welcome to Derry tonight. It's so good. I'm on episode 6, so I have 2.5 episodes left. I have half of episode 6 to get through, and then 2 more episodes. It is 10:53. So an hour and 7 minutes till my birthday. So that'll be fun. I don't know what exact time I was born because being adopted, like, it was a closed adoption. There was no information, so I have no idea what time I was born. It was probably early, like 3 a.m. or something. But once the clock strikes midnight, it's my birthday regardless, because it's on the 28th. Thank you. It's really interesting because there's been times where I've questioned if the 28th was actually my birthday, but then I thought about it logically that they say my birthday's the 28th because that's when they found me. So the only other possible explanation was that I was born on the 27th at like really late at midnight or very early on the 28th, but it's most likely the 28th because when they found me it was like daytime, and they said I couldn't have been more than only a couple hours old. So if my birthday was anything different, the only other possibility is that it was the 27th. But because they found me during the daytime, it was most likely on the 28th, just like in the early hours of the morning. So, yeah. But we just say the 28th because that's when they found me at like the front step or gate of the orphanage. But yeah, if it was any other date, it would have only been the 27th. Like when I was born, it could have only been the only other date it could have been was the 27th in the late hours of the night leading into the early hours of the 28th, but we just say 28th. And plus, one of my work besties shares the same birthday as me. She's January 28th as well. And so it's funny because her and I are the same person in different fonts. Shirley 28th then. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, it's almost 100% likely that it's the 28th. But yeah, so one of my best friends from work, her and I are literally the same person. She's the one who bought the South Park skins for Fortnite, but she also is January 28th. She's a year younger than me though. So she's turning 21 and I'm turning 22. It's so funny because I always wonder what age people perceive me as. Because there's days where I still feel like I'm a teenager. But then there's also days where I feel like I'm like my age. I know, I'm old. But you know what? I'm happy with my age because I was looking back at early 2000s nostalgia earlier today. I was longing to go back to a place that you can never go back to. The early 2000s was a whole another dimension. I appreciate that people think I'm younger, but not too much younger because I don't want to be seen as like an immature like child. Not that I'm like immature, but some people in high school nowadays look like they're like 25. Like that one episode in Bob's Burgers when Gene says, "Wait, you're 13? I thought you were someone's mom." That episode had me dying. Yeah, the early 2000s, especially early 2000s in suburban neighborhood America. Oh, that's something different. That's when times were good. Whew. Like, I don't know if you've watched the movie Skinamarink, but watching that movie kind of gives off that early 2000s nostalgia because of the way especially like nostalgia when you're up at in the middle of the night, like scared of the dark. There's something about it that's so creepy but comforting. Okay, I'm gonna try one other spot, and if I can't find honey, then I'm logging out of or logging out, but ending the stream because I'm not staying on the stream for that long. Yeah, well, when I was younger as well, there was more people that played outside. I was looking back at um like on TikTok, just like early 2000s nostalgia, and some of the pictures were like summer days outside, and that one that one triggered the nostalgia big time. Cause I remember like I'd be outside. I don't even know what specifically there was, but it was just so like I found a bee. It's just so comforting. Where is your hive? Where is your hive? Wait a minute. It lives in here. Because look at all the holes. I'm so tired. Okay, I am gonna end the stream just because it is late. But I might stream tomorrow, so don't worry. No, the environment definitely was better back then. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream.